Let's talk about why the Warriors lost, how Curry's time on the bench really affected this team, and what adjustments they can make heading into Game 2 to get home court advantage, and so much more. But before we do, let's light them up. Oh so fresh, oh so smooth, it's your boy Eli back with the groove. And as we all know, the Warriors have lost, and it was a sad loss for us Warriors fans. The Kings really came to play in this game, and they showed up, they showed out, they got their win. It's a big win for them for that matter, because losing that game would have took this series in a totally different direction. And I was wrong. I'll be the first to admit that. I had Warriors in 4, now I got them in 5. De'Aaron Fox really came through in the clutch in this game, and he played such a big factor and a big role for this team as far as winning went, because without De'Aaron, they definitely weren't going to win this game. But I do want to shout out De'Aaron Fox, because scoring 38 points against the Warriors' playoff defense is no joke. However, at Steve Kerr's point of view, looking at this game, I know he's looking at different ways how we could stop that, how we could slow him down. When it comes to the end of the game, we're probably going to be trapping him and stopping him from getting different looks at the basket, just making adjustments so that we can win the next game and that he's not going off in the fourth. But the next problem that we have is Malik Monk, who actually dropped 32 points, which is not something that you expect to see coming off the bench. It was an amazing performance for him, but I will say that he definitely got the whistle. So even though Malik Monk finished the game with 32 points, he actually had 14 of those points coming from the line. He was able to drive, then after he finished driving, just drive some more. He barely took like outside shots as far as I can remember. He was 2 of 4 from deep, and he was just able to just get to the basket, get inside the lane, and get a foul. And if that's what's going to work for them, I can't really blame them for sticking to their game plan or sticking to that specific move. And speaking of the whistle, we definitely did not get those same kind of calls on the other end. And I'm not trying to say that it was biased or anything like that, but we definitely didn't get that kind of call. I talked about this before. Curry doesn't get that superstar whistle like some of these other stars in the league do. So he'll drive to the basket and they'll just be like, all right, go on, keep playing. But make no mistake, the refs were not the reason why we lost this game. So we weren't able to keep it lead when Curry went to the bench, and that's something that we have to fix and get better at heading forward. Watching this game, I noticed that they had way too many offensive rebounds and they were getting too many second chances at baskets. So we have to be more aggressive as far as getting baskets and rebounds specifically goes, because I feel like we were getting baskets, but at the end of the day, we had 3 less points than they did, and that's just enough to lose the game. Now, we all know the shot with Wiggins at the end where he could have made that. I'm definitely not going to blame Wiggins. In his first game back, he did amazing, and he did better than I even expected him to do. Wiggins was really just getting his legs back under him, and yet he was still able to give us 17 points, go 2 of 4 from the free throw line, and 7 of 16 from the field. But the main thing that held him back as far as scoring goes was his threes, and just like all his other threes really on the night, he missed that 3 there in a critical time in the game. Overall, he did go 1 of 8 from deep, so that's definitely something that we will need to improve heading forward, and I really hope that he will, and I do believe that he will. It was his first game back, so I'm going to cut him some slack for sure. But overall, great game for Wiggs. He was aggressive defensively and offensively, and that's what I just want to see more of from him. I do want to talk about one of my favorite baskets in the game, and it was from none other than Steph Curry. And Klay, he was in a bit of trouble. He was driving to the lane, shot clock winding down, saw Steph in the corner, and he shot that ball, nothing but the bottom of the net. Man, that was a beautiful shot, and I just wanted to put that out there, because I did not expect that to go in. And if he had missed that shot too, that would have completely changed the game and we would have been in like a losing situation. But that shot gave us a chance to be able to fight and still keep our way into this game. Sadly, we weren't able to win it, but we should be able to go into game 2 and steal a win on the road, and that would be big for us. So moving forward, I definitely think that De'Aaron Fox will have to be double teamed. They do have a lot of other shooters, and if we're going to give up a 2, let it be from anyone else besides De'Aaron Fox, because he cannot just go crazy as he did in the fourth quarter as he did yesterday. We need to slow down his production, so hopefully we can get him to be a little less productive, and hopefully we can also as well start to attack the basket more ourselves, because I feel like we didn't attack the basket enough. But we did get to see Wiggins get his shots up in the paint, and that's good to see. He made a lot of them. We mentioned Malik points in his 32 points and De'Aaron Fox with his 38, but I want to talk about how well we played defensively against Sabonis. He was 0 of 1 from deep, which is not that surprising. He's not a three-point shooter. He went 5 of 17 from the field, and he went 2 of 4 from the free throw line, and he had 12 points overall. So being able to hold him to 12 points instead of him going off for 19 or even more, it was definitely a good thing to see, and hopefully we can continue to lock him up heading into this series. Gary Payton got to play 20 minutes. I think I'd like to see a little bit more minutes from him and Kuminga as well. Kuminga only played 10 minutes. He should have had a little more playing time. If Gary Payton is not out there on the court, our defense is totally different, and not only that, we're not able to stop De'Aaron, which he was able to really hold. But anytime Gary Payton got to actually guard De'Aaron, you could see that they were like switching and running switches to get him off, and that's how they were able to create mismatches and even get easy buckets in the lane. I also want to see Draymond Green be a little more aggressive when it comes down to making buckets. I hope that he's able to make some threes. Maybe that'd be really nice, but I'm not expecting that. Do expect him, however, to get some buckets in the lane, be aggressive, and put up some shots. We all know that's not a specialty, but it would be great to see that. And let's get some improvements heading into this game too, and hopefully we can get a win. But if you don't think that the Warriors are going to win this series, definitely let me know in the comment section down below, and let me know also in how many games. So like I said before, I'm really hoping that the Dubs can get this done in 5. I do think this will be one of the best matchups in the first round. So if you made it to the end of the video, comment Monk down below just so that I know. You guys can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and even Twitter as well. All my links will be in the description. If you enjoyed this video, just give the video a like and subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. And until next time, guys, let's light them up.